10 seconds.
Getting it.
All right, we're getting ready for race 4 of 5 here for the student
All right,
showdown
racers, we are
number
going in
3.
3, 2, 1, go.
Let's do this. The sun is starting to rise here on the 4th race. Should make it a little easier to see the ice here at Frozen Freeway, which is very, very hard to see if you don't have reshade and or headlights turned on. But then you want to turn off the headlights. Oh man.
Striker 7 DNF.
Very unfortunate.
Damn it, that's enough.
You want to turn off your headlights going into Break and Snake because of the snowstorm, making it very hard to see. Playing Fox with the overtake. Beautiful. He's got Break and Snake on lockdown, it looks like. Now, here's the next coin flip. Rolling the dice, surviving G-Lock Prime. If you can survive through here on the first lap, you're gonna do well. Beautiful. Oh no.
Frankie DNF.
That sucked, Frank.
And that is
Yeah.
exactly
Flying half a ship.
exactly what happened to me between me and Sharkbait during the first race of round 1. Going through G-Log Prime, there is a very high probability of intersecting someone with how tight it is over there. So shout out to Sharkbait there for the two of us intersecting. It looks like that's what happened to Black Maze. Very unfortunate to see. And that is why going through G-Lock is so dangerous on that first lap. But it looks like we have the same names we're seeing in the front of the pack. Speed playing Fox, Flip, Connor, iMonster. Black Maze would usually be up here as well, but unfortunately he had a collision. Very cool to see all these guys. Very tight pack here. Not that tight, but still cool to see all these guys pretty much together, fighting for first. It's going to be hard to keep up with Speed.
That was almost
He
bad.
has some very fast times, and I do expect him to pull ahead from the rest of the pack, which means it's going to be a fight for second between Playing Fox, Connor, Flip, and iMonster. Playing Fox, Connor, and Flip are three folks that have very close times, so...
I wonder what kind of animal makes those sounds.
Playing Fox is catching up to Speed, though.
Spider.
Sounds like he had a near-death experience on that second Metro loop. But he's already pulling ahead, it looks like. And yeah, you can see there, he usually pulls a sub 330, but looks like he had an oopsie during the first lap. Playing Fox is keeping up with him, and now we're seeing a slightly bigger gap between him and Flipping Connor, who are, again, neck and neck. We saw this again during the third race. These two were incredibly close to each other, have very similar times here at New Babbage, with only 2 seconds apart going through the first lap. Connor, is he going to go for the overtake? Very risky to do here. Very ballsy decision. Gonna go through some bad hitching here. Hitching up to Aspire Grand. Hopefully the streaming will
Primed it enough.
fix that.
Havoc DNF.
Looks like we're having some unfortunate DNFs towards the back of the group. Steve CC, Kelsar, Professor Decoy, Carlito are still alive, which is very nice to see. So as long as they remain alive, they're going to place higher than all their peers that have collided so far. We're on the second lap here, and we've already had 6 DNFs. Six out of 15 racers crashing. Speedweed and Fox keeping up with him. Fox is really pushing it. He really wants this, which is really cool to see. But is he going to be able to keep up with Speed, who is the current round 3 winner of the Stanton Cup, which happened here? Oh,
What?
no.
Connor, DNF.
Was that a
Flip it
collision
DNF.
with each other? I think
They
it
must have
was.
collided.
Yep, I'm assuming.
Yeah, so this is another portion of the track that has very, very huge lag spikes, and you saw it right there, folks. From their point of view, and from my point of view, they weren't right next to each other, and then all of a sudden they both crashed simultaneously. So probably, most likely, was not their fault that they collided into each other. So that was very, very unfortunate to see. But to be that neck and neck, that close to each other in a portion of the track where you know that it's very, very laggy and server desyncs happening, it's very risky to stay right next to each other. Probably would have been better for whoever was in the back to give the guy in front of them a little more space to avoid that from happening. So we have the top 3 so far: Speedweed, Playing Fox, and Monster. Monster doing very well during this race, keeping up with the leaders, which is very impressive. That says a lot about his growth as a student, as a ship racer. He's also been putting in some times here in New Babbage with the Caterpillar. Very, very fun to watch that. Who else is alive? Steve CC, Kelsar. Also still alive here. And Carlito. Carlito's been alive for a lot of these races, and he's been placing high because he simply doesn't crash. He may not be the fastest person, but as long as you're not crashing, you're gonna place fairly high in the standings. So I'll be curious to see where he places. And the overall standings for today's event, because seeing where Carlito places is going to be a perfect example of why speed doesn't really matter as much as survivability when it comes to being consistent, especially when it's 5 different racing events, or 5 races
We'll
rather.
take the daylight filter check now.
Thank you for that. Looks like we have just enough daylight now to not need reshade, which is awesome. That means that we're going to have our last race in pure daylight, which is going to be very, very good for our racers here in terms of visibility. I'm sure they're going to enjoy that greatly.
Steve's is easy enough.
Very unfortunate. Kelzar overtakes our dead compadre back there. He's been doing a lot better during this race, still alive, which is very cool to see. I think he had an unfortunate crash at desktop during the third race. So he's making it up for it here on the fourth race. And now he's on his final lap. Very cool to see. Good job. Here comes Professor Decoy on the last chicane here called Last Chance. Very clean. And now he's about to start on his final lap. Speedweed pulling ahead. No surprises
Leader is
there.
on final lap.
He's very, very fast, as we all know. And he is the man to beat for today's race. He is the current race winner for the round 3 of the Stand Cup. Let's turn off VTOL there, that was terrible. Carlito taking it easy, but he's still alive. 6 racers remaining, so that guarantees Carlito in 6th place out of 15. It's all about consistency, guys. Here comes Speedweed for the win. Almost done with his last lap. Beautiful. You can see the difference in speed here between Speedweed and Carlito. Speedweed for the win. And he does. We have our first winner here, completing 4 laps. Carlito entering his final lap right now, playing Fox. Don't choke now, playing Fox. Goes for the chicane. Very smooth. Beautiful. That's
Am I
2
still
racers
running, Will?
down.
No, you're flying. You're done.
Huh? Okay.
Are you finished?
2 racers
Yeah.
down, 4
The
more to
people
go.
are still racing. So just wait.
iMonster?
No, I'm still in the race, or I'm not playing Fox.
You're all set playing Fox.
iMonster. we have another DNF. Oh no. He was so close. He was so close. I monster DNF.
Am I good, Luigi? Kelsar?
Kelsar, yes.
Very
Kelsar,
nice,
sorry.
Kelsar. Great job. Third place. Very, very cool to see. Great job sticking it out
Missing
for
2
4
people now.
laps. Professor Decoy right behind him. Very, very cool. Gonna have our 4th racer here. Awesome. Very,
Ooh,
very nice.
Okay, Prof. Decoy, great fucking job. We're missing one more person.
Carlito on his way back.
Steve CC, I just came back.
Not you, Steve. Carlito.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a while.
It's okay. You're the last person. You're on your 4th lap. Keep going.
Not bad. Easy to fly with 10 FPS.
If you allow me to talk, I'm just gonna say that what your teacher said to you is consistency. A lot of people DNF, but you're still flying.
Yeah, I'm also last. Slow turtle wins the race, huh?
That is
Exactly.
absolutely
Exactly.
right.
Yeah, if anybody had finished every race as slow as they were, doesn't matter, they would be in first place right now.
I finished my first race. Let's go.
I haven't raced anything in months now. I'm a bit.
Hi, Striker. I don't think this is the lineup.
Props to Carlito,
I'm
man.
pretty sure this is it.
He
Yeah, you
is
can start the
very-
lineup for the next one. I'll be done in.
I don't think
just a moment.
Carlito
You
gets
guys can
enough
talk
credit
into the
here,
bottom.
guys. He hasn't raced for a
Well,
very long time, and he races
Everybody, we are still waiting on Carlito.
with a rig.
Very consistent throughout the day. Finished 2nd last race.
10
Finished about
FPS,
1, 2,
and
3,
he's not
4.
crashing.
Finishing 5th
That's
this
very
race.
impressive. I can't do that.
Yeah, and go refuel. We only have one more race, and enjoy the sunrise happening at New Babbage. This was your
Alright.
race director speaking on New Babbage 3.7 morning show.
Oh
Thank you.
no!
Uh-oh.
Wait. I'm alright.
And
I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm alright.
Carlito.
I'm alright.
Luigi Babbage Radio.
Where the fuck am I supposed to go now?
Oh no, Carlito, wrong way. Over here,
Oh, that
Carlito.
way. Okay. Give me a second.
Follow me.
Well, that wasn't fun.
Follow me,
You told
Carlito.
us to talk. What do
Yeah,
you
you can talk.
expect?
You can talk. It doesn't bother me.
Really? You just spinned.
Luigi 50.9. Coming to you this morning. Starting Showdown 3. Epic, is this any better?
Featuring Kel, Ozzy, Feezy Whip,
Oh,
Tile San.
wait. How did
It's Louie in the morning.
I thought I had a graphics bug because most of your ship is missing. I didn't realize that wasn't your canopy. That's your landing gear.
Oh, God.
Welcome to Louis 509 in the morning. Today we're going to be looking at a nice, beautiful sunrise here on New Babbage. We're just waiting on our last racer to finish up, but it's looking good. He's coming in strong. Doesn't mind some little voiceover work. It doesn't distract him, but he's doing good. He's doing good. Nice. Coming through the final gates now, hopefully.
Corner.
Surely.
That's a good one. That's a
And
good
now I
one.
blow up in the antennas.
And just like that, he's across the line.
Hey.
He's
gonna fill up
across
the
the
tank.
finish line.
Very
I
nice,
think
guys.